Welcome to my channel, guys. Today's video we'll be talking about Meghan Harry. We'll be talking about Serena Williams, and then we'll also talk about Princess of Wales Catherine. Actually, let's start with her. We have seen this interview from Meghan Markle on the CBS, the Good Morning or Sunday Morning, whatever you call it. And Meghan Markle basically said that she is facing lots of online harm, and she is afraid that her children, surrogate invisible children, quote unquote, will face the same consequence if they are not being protected from the online space. But look at what they're doing at the moment. They're attacking Princess of Wales Catherine. Recently, they have attacked on her vacation trip, on her vacation plans. They are now accusing Princess of Wales Catherine of taking unnecessary vacation, going away without any notice, trying to avoid her responsibilities. I mean, this is the level of pettiness. This is how pathetic they have become. So again, Meghan Markle, when she talked about online harm, what we understand now and we're convinced about is that she was talking about online harm for people like Catherine, Princess of Wales, and people like yourself and mine, not Meghan Markle, because she is the perpetrator. She is perpetuating this kind of attacks on other people. Her Sussex squad, her sugars, they are doing this. So Meghan Markle, you are getting caught. You are lying on our faces. Now let's talk about some other important information at the same time. She is not done with just that CBS Sunday morning interview. She is planning a new interview at the moment, and this is a latest news. It was alleged that after this quote-unquote successful 9-minute appearance on CBC this morning, Meghan Markle has booked another interview. That's right, be on the lookout for a surprise quote-unquote guest spot at 4:47 a.m. on an independent handheld shortwave radio handle in Omaha, Nebraska. What she's gonna talk about, we already know. She's gonna lie, she's gonna whine, she's gonna paint herself as the victim, and this is what she will do. It gets pretty boring at the same time, isn't it? But guess what? She probably is gonna tell us a little bit more about her experience with the monarchy. As she said, that she, just scrape the bottom of her experience. She did not even mention the full extent of abuse. And this is what her best friend, this lady Gayle King, has to say. Let's take a listen.
Interview. I know that the family and the staff were well aware of the extent of it, and though their recollections may vary, ours don't, because we lived through it with them. And there are many emails and texts to support that.
Have you spoken to her about coming on this show today?
Oh yes, absolutely. I talk to them all of the time. We watch the special together, actually. Yeah. The truth will come out. There's plenty of emails and texts about that.
And do you believe there are more truths to come?
Yes, I think that I feel, I didn't plan to say this so much, but I really do feel like we're in a new era. In a new era.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Okay, so we are in a new era. Okay, so Gayle King, she basically, this is what she has to say. Take a listen a little bit more here.
She's really a very sweet, caring person. And as I say, Meghan has documents to back up everything that she said on Oprah's interview.
I know that.
Okay, really? So she backed up. She has documents and a lot of other stuff that she can share with us. Really? All the lies, documents, text, messages, emails. I mean, isn't it true that Harry deleted all of this, and this is why he was accused by the court of not adhering to the rules, to the decree of the court? Is he not being called out for that? Well, yeah, looks like for Meghan Markle, she is going to be presenting a lot of documents, a lot of text that doesn't even exist. But for Meghan Markle, it's easy for her to produce something. It's not a big deal. She has all kind of hackers, people who are scammers working for her 24/7. Now, obviously, when we talk about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, we talk about the Columbian tour. Recently, there are many publishing articles that talks about exactly that. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they were rejected a request for a 5-star luxury hotel during upcoming trip. Now this hotel is supposed to be a presidential suite. What I understand, they have communicated their need to the Colombian authorities, and they basically said, if you guys are gonna be inviting us, we need a presidential treatment. Start with a presidential suite, and then we can move on. This is huge. Megsy apparently demanded the presidential suite, which was refused in no uncertain terms. It seems that they are no longer deemed to be senior royalty. So get the average person's accommodation now. Good. It might bring Madam down a peg or two from the ivory tower that she is placed herself in. She won't stay with him much longer without VP or VIP, I should say, privileges. Meghan Markle is getting desperate. This is not the first time we're hearing this kind of news. When she traveled to Florida on the request for a organization who were holding a polo match there, and Harry took part in that polo match, he said that I'm going to be taking my wife, and then Meghan demanded that she be given a 5-star hotel there as well. So this is not something new. When we talk about Meghan Markle and how demanding she is, we all know this narcissist will not settle for any less than what she wants. And when we talk about narcissism, this is the woman who talks about her achievement, who wants all the attention to herself. A music producer, for example, said Meghan Markle pitched him at a neighborhood charity brunch. Unspoken rule is no self-promotion. To her credit, Meghan Markle did not talk existing biz. This is what she said. Okay, so you're not supposed to be self-promoting yourself, but then what Meghan said is something very, very, I think, expected. She said, I'm influenced by Alanis Morissette. I think Alanis Morissette is a Filipino singer. I could go for that. I have always wanted to make an album, Meghan Markle allegedly said bashfully. Now again, this is a woman who is not only a narcissist but also very, very dangerous. We have to be very, very aware of that. People, when we talk about Meghan Markle, who are around her, also starts to learn how to lie. So for example, her pal, Serena Williams, she lied on our faces about her 5-star hotel. This is what is coming on Daily Mail. 5-star Paris hotel staff admit they did not recognize Serena Williams after she claimed the venue turned her and her kids away from their rooftop restaurant. When this was tweeted by Serena Williams, she basically said, I was denied a rooftop place, when we know, and there are sources that are claiming that when Serena Williams went to that restaurant, it was already booked. Serena Williams, in another source, they said she wanted the entire restaurant to herself, and obviously the restaurant was already booked. They could not give it to her, and then she tweeted that, they denied access to me and my family to the restaurant, lying on the faces of the people. And this is again a characteristic of someone who supports Meghan Markle, regardless of what she is doing, all the vile things and all that. Guys, I'll be coming up with more updates on this issue. If you're new to the channel, you can consider subscribing. See you in the next video.